The first International Day for the Conservation of the Mangrove Ecosystem was officially held on the 26th of July 2016. The day is also known as World Mangrove Day. On the 6th of November 2015, UNESCO chose the 26th of July of each year to commemorate Greenpeace activist Heihao Daniel Lenoto, who died on the 26th of July 1998 during a protest to re-establish the mangrove wetlands in Muisne, Ecuador. The purposes of World Mangrove Day are to raise awareness of the importance of mangrove ecosystems as a unique, special, and vulnerable ecosystem, and to promote solutions for their sustainable management, conservation, and uses. Mangroves are a group of trees and shrubs that live in the coastal intertidal zone, which is the area between the high and low tide marks along coastlines. Mangroves have dense tangled prop roots that make the trees appear to be standing on stilts above the water. Trinidad and Tobago is home to 7 different species of mangrove. Our largest systems are found at Caroni, Gordino, Icacos, Ruislac, Nariva and Moruga in Trinidad, and Bonaccord Lagoon, Kilguin, and Petit Trou Lagoon in Tobago. They are home to an array of species, including our national bird, the scarlet ibis. In addition to serving as a home for birds and other species, their roots help the trees to handle the daily rise and fall of tides. Mangrove forests stabilize the coastline, reducing erosion from storm surges, currents, waves, and tides. The intricate root system of mangroves also makes these forests attractive to fish and other organisms seeking food and shelter from predators. Despite the increasing awareness of mangrove importance, these ecosystems are facing serious threats and have been declining during the last decades. Mangrove loss can decrease coastal water quality, reduce biodiversity, eliminate fish and crustacean nursery habitat, adversely affect adjacent coastal habitats, and eliminate a major resource for human communities that traditionally rely on mangroves for numerous products and services. Furthermore, mangrove destruction can release large quantities of stored carbon and worsen global warming trends. Trinidad and Tobago has not been immune to mangrove loss. Between 2007 to 2014, mangrove coverage has declined in Trinidad by approximately 3.3% to 252.4 hectares, while in Tobago it declined by 7.8% to 196.1 hectares in 2014. This is partly due to urban development as well as the use of agrochemicals from local farmers in places such as the Gordino Swamp, Quirsa River in Chaguaramas, Guaracara River, and in Marabella and Claxton Bay. In an effort to address the issue of mangrove loss in Trinidad and Tobago, the government of Trinidad and Tobago, through the Improving Forestry and Protected Areas Management in Trinidad and Tobago Project 2015 to 2020, seeks to develop management plans for 6 pilot protected areas throughout the islands. The project seeks to draft legislation for establishing and managing protected areas, management plans for these areas, provide resources and staff for effective protected area management, establish sustainable financing, and a forestry and protected areas fund to maintain the protected areas. The Institute of Marine Affairs and the Environmental Policy and Planning Division of the Ministry of Planning and Development also collaborated in 2018 to replant mangroves at the Brickfield Fishing Facility. Over 1,000 mangroves were planted, with the main purpose of the activity being to alleviate coastal erosion. Through its work on wetland preservation, UNESCO has long worked to conserve these essential areas in its World Heritage Sites, global geoparks, and biosphere reserves. The ecosystems in its Marine World Heritage Sites alone span 207 million hectares, which is 10% of all marine protected areas globally. UNESCO also uses their World Network of Biosphere Reserves program to help people rethink their relationship with nature. This year, the United Nations Decade of Ecosystem Restoration was launched, which aims to prevent, halt, and reverse the degradation of ecosystems on every continent and in every ocean. In closing, we leave you with some titles you may wish to read. If they are not available online for free, you can always request a digital copy at the Documentation Center. You can reach us at unesco.info@moe.gov.tt.